Yeah.
2. Hey, make it 1. Come on, Mike. Get
Welcome to the interview.
You start.
You know what I'm talking about? Alright, I'm done.
Alright, let's see. I didn't know you were going to be ready that quick.
Hey, we're on top of our game here. Be ready quick. It's our motto.
Whatever, y'all were eating 5 minutes ago.
I ain't stopping you.
Well, you gotta eat before you get ready.
True. Alright. Let me think where I want to start here. Hi. Okay. Ready? We're just going to go. We're just going to talk. We're not even going to do the
I'm
whole-
exposed. Hey, I'm exposed. Alright.
So your fans want to know if you have a DVD, and if you do, how can they get it and what's on it?
What's a DVD? No, yes. Elvis Week, we will have a DVD out. It'll be about 45 minutes to an hour long DVD of the show here at the Rock and Roll Cafe at Graceland, and I'm really looking forward to getting it out for Elvis Week because there's a lot of anticipation. Right now, there's a teaser on my website. You can go in there or YouTube or whatever and check it out. It's really neat. The teaser gets you hyped up for the DVD.
What is on the teaser?
I'm not gonna tell you. Go watch it. That's why it's called a teaser.
How can they get it? They have to come here?
You get the DVD? Mm-hmm. As of right now, yeah. We eventually might, venture out into online sales, which will probably be a possibility. I don't know about any time in the near future,
Okay.
but possibly.
Okay. Have a price yet?
What? $20.
Oh.
$20 is the. Why are we laughing? Weird.
Yeah, $20.
Mm-hmm. $20.
All right. Give us a little bit of background into your competition experience as an Elvis Tribute Artist.
I love competitions. I hate competing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The reason I like competitions is because I like to see all my old friends, like all my Elvis Tribute Artist friends, seeing them getting to hang out with them. That's really the only time everybody gets to hang out with each other, unless you're doing a show with one of them. But, Elvis Week, of course, is big, and we all get to see each other. But competitions are, of course you win, makes you feel good, but I don't go for that. I just go to see my friends that I haven't seen in a while.
How long have you competed?
I don't know, probably since like 2009. That was probably my first big contest, 2009. So.
Did you win?
I got second. So, yeah. It was like I won a preliminary.
Okay.
And then it was like it was Elvis Extravaganza. Then I went to Florida for the finals, and there was and I got second in the finals.
Okay, wonderful. What awards and accomplishments are you most proud of?
One of the awards I received is from the state of Oklahoma. It's like a special award that not many people get. It's very rare, and they honor me with that award because I did a lot of work for charities and stuff, and because I'm really big on that. If a charity needs something that even if they tried to pay me, I'll turn right back around and give it back because I don't like to take from charities, and nobody should, So, in my opinion, but my biggest award would be that, or it was a huge honor in 2013. I was a part of the Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist contest here in Memphis in the finals, and that's competing with the best of the best in the world. So that was a huge honor for me just to be on the same stage with them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's wonderful. Now, talking about charities, everybody knows you're a very humble person, and you don't like a lot of attention on yourself when you're not performing.
What makes me humble?
I don't know. That's me.
Okay. A lot of people may not know that you do a lot of charitable work.
But I don't get to as much anymore.
Well, what have you
as I
done
used to.
exactly?
Like March of Dimes, stuff like that, and a lot of cancer foundations. What is it? Toys for Tots. That was a big one. Yeah, Toys for Tots and Muscular Dystrophy Association, and that was a big deal for me because I had a brother that passed away with muscular dystrophy, and so that was like the one charity that I always wanted to do something for. And when I got the chance to do that, that was big for me to do that. So he was a big inspiration. I mean, even in music wise, my brother could just flat out sing. So I mean, I was always around music. Like I said before, I'm a huge Superman fan because of him. So muscular dystrophy was my favorite. I guess if you have a favorite, charity work that I did, it would have to have been that. And then they wanted to work with me more, like to do more stuff for them to raise more money. But at the same time, I just got the job here working at the Rock and Roll Cafe. So, if something ever popped up at a time that I could do it again for them, I absolutely would.
Would you do anything here locally in Memphis?
Oh, absolutely. I don't ever turn down any kind of charity work. I mean, ever,
Yeah.
unless I have to.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit more about your brother, the influence he had over you in general.
In general, I mean, you just have to, not just asking me too. Everybody that knew my brother, nobody hated him, and he was just he was like me. I like to cut up and be stupid and have fun. And somebody throw something in. No, no, really. And he, music-wise, my whole family is musically inclined. My dad plays different instruments. I play different instruments. So I actually did that before I pursued the Elvis career. I sang before I started singing, trying to be like Elvis, So my brother went to Nashville. He's recorded in Nashville when he was 15. The notes he could hit, I still can't hit some of those notes that he could hit. And it's crazy because he was in a wheelchair. I mean, so in my eyes, if somebody like that can do it, anybody, if he can push himself to do it, anybody should push themselves to do something if you want to do it. So, that's a big inspiration wise like that.
Okay. Now, you've talked about growing up around gospel music and singing. Now, your fans want to know more about your background with gospel.
Where to start? No.
I don't know.
Coming out of the womb. I was like, hallelujah. Yeah.
Take one.
I was born in church. No, I've always, I've been raised in church my whole life, around my grandparents, my parents. I was raised in church, and when you sing gospel music, it's not like singing, secular music or whatever you want to call it. It's a total different feeling, even during the shows that I do. When I sing a gospel song, I don't feel the same way as when I sing a secular song. And it's just the spirit to me. If you believe, you feel it. Especially if you're a believer, when you hear "How Great Thou Art," there's sometimes it just takes over, and you'll feel it if you
Right.
So the same way with Elvis. I've met people that seen Elvis sing "How Great Thou Art" live in concert, and they said the electricity and the spirit off of that was insane. It was an electricity you'll never experience again. But I always grew up in church and around. My dad had a gospel group. I played the drums for them early when I started playing the drums. That's my main instrument. When I got old enough to do me and be on my own, got married. We have a gospel group, and we traveled to churches and ministered in that way, and we made a gospel CD. This dude over here was in the group. Can we turn a camera? His name's Alex Copeland. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so that's pretty much, a huge belief. I've always not doubted God, and if it's not in His will, it won't happen. So, that's pretty much me, I guess.
What's your favorite Elvis gospel song to perform?
"How Great Thou Art," and it's hands down.
There you go.
Every time I sing that song, I can feel that song. It's
Yeah.
not something that you just sing just to be singing. you sing it to feel it, and because I believe it.
I feel the power.
It comes through when you're performing it.
Well,
It does.
you know, like I said, that's when you feel like, because I'm a believer, so you feel that song. Like a lot of the other gospel songs you sing. The first Elvis song I sang in front of an audience was Peace in the Valley.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gospel song, you know, so that was, I felt that song, you know.
Yeah.
Then I shall bow in humble adoration, and they proclaim, my God.